Number two is when you ask a person a question and he turns to the right, he or she is about to lie. Hey guys, this is me putting out my face, and I think I just want to say that my videos might not be very professional, so please bear with me till I get used to doing this. This is a one-off video. I took my time and I've been watching The Mentalist over and over again. For those who don't know, The Mentalist is kind of like a murder crime series, and it's one of my favorites, really. And I made a list of psychological tricks and facts from the movie and a few from Cora that I just wanted to share. And I don't know if you might find them useful. Number one on my list is this: if you want a stranger to trust you, you have them do something for you. And I think it works. Because sometimes it could be as little as you asking them to pass you a cup. Automatically, they tend to feel like you trust them enough and they would want to reciprocate by trusting you too. Number two is when you ask a person a question and he turns to the right, he or she is about to lie. I think scientists believe, I don't think they believe, I think it's a fact that the right part of your brain is where you get creative from. So your creativity comes from the right part of your brain, while the left part of your brain are answers or lies therein, answers that are there. Like if it's a truth, it's just there. You just go there and pick it. You don't have to formulate it. Number three is this: if someone gives you an unsatisfactory answer to a question, stay quiet and keep eye contact, and they usually feel pressured to keep talking and reveal more. I think our parents do this. When you tell a lie to your parents and they have this keen look they keep giving you, and I think you just break character and they can tell that you're lying. Anyways, moving on. Number four, if you feel someone is looking at you, try yawning and look around. If they yawn too, then they were. I haven't tried it, so I don't know. Now, number five, reverse psychology works because people do not like to be told what to do. I agree. Number six, sense memories have the strongest triggers. That's true. You smell something at it instantaneously triggers a memory from the last time or maybe the most memorable time you last smelt it. Yes, number seven is making a person smile or laugh makes you more attractive. I don't know. I think people in the friend zone would not really agree. Because yes, it makes you attractive, but it does keep you in the friend zone too, if you know what I mean. The next one is the smarter you are, the more selective you become with friends. I'll just say number nine, and gestures are associated with a true story. That's true. People who lie are focused on just formulating the lie. Yes, because they're trying to get their story straight. Number 10, when you try to remember a past event, you're actually remembering the last time you remembered it rather than the event itself. So I think this is more like a junction point in your brain. You're remembering the last time. I don't know if you get it, but I get it. The next one is if you're giving a presentation, always bring a bottle of water to the stage. When you can't remember something, you take a drink or a sip. I do that during interviews and it works. It works. It helps me slow down. Number 12, if you want a hiccup to stop, this is not really a psychological trick, right? Ask the person to hiccup right after an episode. I think just gargle water. So when you have an hiccup, you just pour water in your mouth, keep it in your mouth, and then you gargle it continuously. I think it works for me at least. Chew gums if you're nervous. And number 14 now says, instead of saying it's okay during an argument, say thank you for apologizing. I think this is when the person is asking for forgiveness or repentance. But yes, I think it's okay, kind of like put a comma. There's still some level of sorry, it just triggered a memory also in my head. But yes, I think thank you for apologizing seems more modest as an answer to give because then the person is rest assured that you are forgiving them. Number 15, try to make sure you are interviewed first or last. People naturally remember the beginning and end part of an exercise more than the middle. Just pray for grace, really. It doesn't matter if you leave a long lasting impression, whether you're the first or last, because it might not always be in your favor, right? Number 17, if you want to make someone uncomfortable, stare at their forehead. Yes, I do this. I have always known this fact, and it works. Number 18, if you have a customer coming to your counter, put a mirror behind you. It works against aggressive customers. I think it does because everybody gets ugly or less attractive when they are angry. So I think putting a mirror behind them makes them see the reflection of their angry self, right? I think that brings. So there is two more, and I think this one is for the ladies. As a girl, if you want something from a guy, sit side by side. You will get a better result. I don't know how true. I'm not a girl, but I think the idea is because when you sit close to a guy side by side, there's a level of confrontation. It kind of like creates this tension. You're being in my space. What is it? What do you want? I will just step back. What is it? I'll get it done. Just step back. I don't know. That's my 2 cents. And the last one is rage leads to guilt. If you're shouted at, don't retort. Keep calm, no explanation. And I think I could relate to an episode where I was shouted at by a superior. And I think I was supposed to react. I felt like reacting, but I didn't. And I guess he felt bad about how he screamed and shouted at me. But I remained calm. And I think 5-10 minutes later, he just came to apologize. He didn't bring it up again. He just came to apologize. Maybe that works. Anyway, that's my top 20 psychological tricks. And I hope you learned something from it. See you guys soon. Daffy the Creator. Bye.